Hey everyone, I'm going to be doing a quick tutorial on how to import a custom Minecraft skin into Kingdom Hearts 3 for use with my Kingdom Hearts 3 Steve or Alex player model mod. Really quick credit to Sabrina, aka Cythrina, from the Open KH Discord and the KH3 Rando Discord, who makes Kingdom Hearts 2 mods, for letting me use her model for this. And yeah, but I'm going to be doing a tutorial for how to import your own custom Minecraft skins into this mod. There are a total of 51 customizable skins, one for the Kingdom Hearts 2 outfit Sora, and then 10 for each other version of Sora because it's base Sora, and then 9 forms because, as I can show you right here, this mod does work with custom form change outfits. So you don't have to use 51 different skins, you can all use all the same ones, but I'm going to go through how to import custom ones into the game right now. So for this tutorial, you are going to need Unreal Engine 4. Now, for Kingdom Hearts 3 modding, if you have done Kingdom Hearts 3 modding before, you may already have the custom built version of Unreal Engine, which we usually call Narc Engine. You do not need it, but if you have it already, you can use that. If you do not have the custom engine version and you don't plan on making any other Kingdom Hearts 3 mods, you can just download the basic 4.17 Unreal Engine from the Epic Game Store. So version 4.17 is the one you need, because for texture replacements, you don't need the custom version of the engine. You just need a basic 4.17. So once you do that, you create a project and open it. You are going to want to go into your content folder. You will not have all of the folders that I have. If you have Trey's game, you might not have everything, but point being, go to your content folder, right click, new folder, name that folder character, capital C at the beginning, enter that. New inside there, make another new folder, PC, both lowercase, enter that. In this, you are going to want to make 6 different folders. You're going to want to make one called P underscore EX 001. That is base Kingdom Hearts 3 Sora. You're going to want to make P underscore EX 011, which is Kingdom Hearts 2 outfit Sora. And then you're going to want to make all of the different world variations. So the first one I'm going to do is P underscore BX001. That is San Francisco, Baymax for BX. Next, I'm going to do P underscore CA001, Caribbean. Next, I am going to do P underscore DL001, that is DLC, so that is Quadratum. I'm going to do P underscore MI001, which is Monsters Inc. And then one more, I'm going to do P underscore TS001, that is Toy Story. So you have all 6 different folders. I'm going to start with the Kingdom Hearts 2 one because there's only one texture for Kingdom Hearts 2 Sora. As far as I am aware, the form changes do not work for Kingdom Hearts 2 Sora because it doesn't in vanilla game. So then I'm going to make a new folder. I'm going to call this PEX, or no, sorry, not PX. I'm going to call it MDL, excuse me. So inside PEX011, I'm going to make a folder called MDL. And then inside there, I'm going to make a folder called MAT0. In here, you're going to want to import your custom skin. So I have a folder where I made 10 different skins. Oh, actually, I forgot to put my normal skin in here. So what I'm going to do, let me undo all these changes. There we go. And then I'm just going to save this. So I saved all of these as the Kingdom Hearts 3 outfit Sora, but you are going to have to rename some of them. So as you can see in here, I have 10 different skins, one for each form change. But I named them EX001, so that's for base Kingdom Hearts 3 Sora, but we're going to have to rename them when you get them in Engine, which is fine. Okay, so for here, I'm going to import, ignore that, I'm going to go here, import the skin. Then you're going to want to double click to open it. you'll notice it's blurry because by default, Unreal Engine blurs textures, and then you'll notice even some of the colors are off, but we're going to change some settings so it doesn't have to do that. So under compression settings, you're going to change it to vector displacement map RGBA8. That makes sure all the colors are correct. Then under MIP gen settings, you're going to do no bitmaps. And then under texture group, you're going to do 2D pixels unfiltered. And then you're also going to want to do on the x-axis tiling method and y-axis tiling method, which you might not see that. It'll have textures. There's a little drop down here. Just get through that. Change it to clamp on both of these. And then save. And that is the settings that we have. So that just ensures that it's not blurry and it stays pixelated, because that's how Minecraft skins are, without you having to upscale it a bunch, which is just unnecessary when we can change the settings here. So with that, you save and then close it. And then this one you're going to want to rename to PEX011 because we are in the 011 folder. And then for this one, you don't have to do any of the form change outfits because, like I said, I don't believe Kingdom Hearts 2 Sora works with any of the form change outfits. If it does, then I'll cut in and I will tell you to do the form change outfits, or I'll just redo this entire section. We'll see. But next, I'm going to do base Kingdom Hearts 3 Sora. I'm once again inside the PEX001 folder. I'm going to make a folder called MDL. Inside MDL, I'm going to make a folder called Mat0. And then inside Mat0, I'm going to make an additional folder called Form Change Text, which I believe, just to make sure, I had this open for something else, but I'm just going to double check to make sure. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Or like with the capitalization, that's what that is. But model Mat0, form change text, yes. And then inside form change text, we're going to make a folder called DLC01 because that is for double form and all of that. So first of all, I'm going to import the basic skin into the Mat0 folder. Mat0 basic skin. Going to once again change all of the settings. Going to save the image. And then this one I don't have to rename because I already had it named properly, but if you didn't have it named properly, just name it PEX001_0D00. Next, we're going to get into the form changes. So all of the different world variations have pretty much the exact same naming scheme as the as the base Kingdom Hearts 3 Sora. So it's going to be P for player, underscore, the world code, the number, which for all except Kingdom Hearts 2 Sora is 011, or 001, excuse me, another underscore, and then a number, a letter, and then two numbers. And so for all of these, it's going to be P, the world code, and number. For non-form, it's 0. And then I'm going to have a list on screen for all of the other forms. So if I go ahead and I'll import all of the rest in here into the form change text folder. I'm just going to save them really quick, and then I'm going to go through and I have to do the settings for all of them again, which is fine. After this, we're going to copy them, or I'm going to copy them so I don't have to do the settings for all of them, but if you're doing 51 total different skins, then you will have to change the settings for each of them manually, just so y'all are aware. But as you can see, 1D00 is strike form, 2D00 is mystic form, 3D00 is guardian form. Oh, that's not what I want to do there. 2D pixels, there we go. 4D00 is blitz form. Excuse me while I change all of the settings. It does take a minute because there's a lot of skins, but it's worth it, trust me. Five is second form. 6 is ultimate form. It skips 7 because 7 is anti-form, but then we get into the DLC ones, so I'm going to move these 3 into the DLC 01 folder in a second, but 8 is light form. Um, 2D pixels, there we go. Took me a second to find that. 9 is dark form. And then A, since we're out of numbers, we do go to A, and that is double form. There we go, and I have all of those saved, and I have the settings all correct. I'm going to move 8, 9, and A into DLC 01. And then that is all of them done for Kingdom Hearts 3 Sora. Now, for all of the other world forms, you do the exact same thing, except for the Caribbean one, which I will get to. But, so if you are using a total of 50 different skins, then you have to do the exact same thing that I just did, importing all of the textures, putting them in the right subfolder, and changing all the settings. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use the same one for all different worlds. So what I'm going to do to make it a little quicker is I'm going to hover over PEX001. I'm going to take my model folder and I'm going to copy it to Caribbean. And excuse me, BX is incorrect. I did the wrong one there. Pirate monster toy. Because BX is already. Hang on, I did the wrong folder. I'm so sorry. I'm brain farting right now because I did the wrong folder for that one. Because BX uses the base textures, and I forgot about that for a second. Normal 12. Okay, so actually, you don't need the BX folder. Ignore the BX folder. That was not needed at all. So that was my bad there. Let me close that, and we're going into. So anyway, so you're gonna want to copy. Let me redo that really quick. So in Caribbean, I'm gonna delete. Drag the model folder over to CA, copy. Now this one is the one different one, so I'm actually going to get that later, but I'm going to copy this to all of the rest. Copy to DL, copy to MI, and copy to TS. So what I'll do is I'll do them in reverse. I'll get to Caribbean last because there is a little bit of a different thing in Caribbean just because of how the form change textures work in that world is very slightly different. But basically what I'm going to do, all I need to do is I just need to rename them to have the right world code. If you are importing world variants that are different skins, you will need to, you will need to do what I did for base KH3 Sora, and import the texture, the character, or the skins separately, and change all the settings and everything. For my case, I am using these same skins for every world variant. And if you're just using one singular skin for all 51. You just need to copy it every single time to all 51 slots, which is a little tedious, but once you have one in, you can just, if you hold control and press W, that duplicates it, and then you can rename it to whatever you need it to be, and then put it in the right place. So you just need to do that 51 times. You don't need to change the settings if you duplicate, which is really nice. But anyway, so what I am going to do now, I have all of the, or well, I have to do the DLC ones really quick. So changing to TS, TS, TS. There we go. That is all of the Toy Story ones done. Next, I'll close that folder. Next, I'll go into the Monsters Inc. one. I did do the base folder one, right? I did. Okay, just making sure. Change all of these ones to MI. 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 Do. Okay, and MI. That's the Monsters Inc. one done. I'll close that. I'll close the KH2 one. I'll close the base KH3 Sora one. We'll go into DL, which is, as I said before, that is Quadratum, the DLC, because the textures are a little more realistic, so they got updated. Once again, change everything to DL. Okay, and that is all of the DLC, the Quadratum ones. Now we get into Caribbean, which, as I said, is slightly different, very slightly. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the basic texture that's in the Mat 0 folder, and I'm going to move that to Form Change Text. Go into Form Change Text, and then once again, I'm going to rename all of them to be CA, and then at the end, in the 0D00, I'm going to change the D to F. And that for all 10 skins, because just the way the basically in the files, the F is like an overlay texture, and for Caribbean, the way that outfit works is the form changes only add an overlay texture. So I just, with my custom material, I just use these textures, which works fine. It just makes it have to be very slightly in a different, named differently, and in a very slightly different place for the basic texture. But it still works fine. So once again, changing it to CA and then the D to F. This is the only world we have to do this for, or change the F for, or change it to F. Oh, I forgot to change the D to F. There we go. But that is all of those. So now we are done with all of the skins being imported. I'm going to go make sure, if you've never done KH3 mods before, go to Project Settings, into Packaging, uncheck Use Pack File, and then scroll down. If you have the cook only maps checkbox on, scroll down to additional asset directories to cook and just add character. So you just press plus, press the three dots on the box that shows up, and then select the character folder, select folder. That'll do that. And then do file, cook content for Windows. You'll let it cook. While that's cooking, I'm going to, in this folder, I'm going to make a new folder. I'm going to name it, I'm going to name it with 6 Z's. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then custom skin. You can name this anything, but what you do want to make sure is that it loads after my Minecraft skin mod, because the way the game loads mods is in alphabetical order by file name. So the way I named my Steve mod, if I go here, or Steve or Alex, whichever one you're using as a base, based on your skin, it has 5 Z's, so I'm just adding a 6th Z into mine, so it loads after that for sure. Inside that folder, I'm going to make a new folder called Kingdom Hearts 3. Inside that folder, I'm going to make a new folder called Content, and then go into Content, and then I'm going to go into my Unreal Project folder, which is going to be in Documents, Unreal Projects, the name of your project. Go to Saved, Cooked, Windows No Editor, the name of your project, Content, and then you're going to drag the character folder over. And in this case, if you've watched my previous tutorial, you know we had to delete some stuff after. We don't need to do that in this case because it's just textures. Has everything. Then we're going to go back to the base folder, and then you're going to need a tool called Unreal Pack, which I totally forgot to bring up earlier, but we're bringing the folder up for. But you're going to want to go to Unreal Pack, ignore all of this. You're going to have these Unreal Pack.exe, Unreal Pack with compression.bat, and Unreal Pack without compression.bat. If you want to make this process quicker, so what you're going to do is you're going to drag it onto Unreal Pack with compression, drag your mod folder with the 6 Z's onto Unreal Pack with compression. That's going to make the mod folder. Okay, cool. What you can do to make this a little quicker is in here on your search bar, type run, press enter, do shell : send to. Okay, that will bring up this folder. You make a shortcut of your Unreal Pack with compression and Unreal Pack without compression, and put those shortcuts into your send to folder. As you can see, I have them right here. What that allows you to do is just right click, send to Unreal Pack compression, and then it does it for you. You don't have to do that if you don't want to, but that just makes it a little quicker than having to have a whole separate folder open and dragging it onto the bat, but it's up to you. So I'm going to close that now. I should not have closed that. Oh well, I can, anyway, whatever. Next, get your skin, copy it, put it in your mods folder. I have a lot of mods, so as you can see, it is now loading after. Yeah, it is now loading after. So now we're going to open Kingdom Hearts 3. Give it just a second. Then I'm going to continue. And as you can see, I have my custom skin in now. And then if I go into strike form, or not strike form, guardian form. Boom. Or if I go into customize, if I go into my, for example, dark form, or double form, and yeah, so this is how you put custom skins in. I could also do, if I exit out and go into data greeting, that'd probably be the better way to look at things quickly. And I can bring out, say, this one. And then if I go like here, that is second form. As you can see, obviously with the animations, the faces get very bent in very non-Minecraft ways, but there's not really anything you can do without or about that without importing custom animations, which I don't know how to do. So, but yeah. I could also do, for example, the Kingdom Hearts 2 Sora, and that is still the default skin, but you could make it a different one if you wanted. But yeah, that is the tutorial. I hope you enjoy. I hope you have fun making your own custom skins with the mod, and yeah, thanks for watching.